So, John here, autograph freshman, and this is a way to get the community together, in my mind, fun way, and I'm calling it Theo Around the World. This is an idea to get not just the TTM community, not just the card community, sport community, but the whole YouTube community, because we can all become friends and learn from each other and enjoy each other's content and help each other out. Everyone. So I do have a instruction list if you want to say it. But I'll make it quick as I can and still make sense. So what I'm going to be doing is sending this out to other channels and asking them to record videos about their town, where they're from. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to actually record the places with Theo, but if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can take pictures of places with Theo. If you're not even comfortable doing that, or you don't know how to edit voiceover, you can stay at home and just point the camera at Theo and talk about where you're from. So the only thing I request is tag me so I can see them. I'm making a playlist, so that, and write down who you're sending it to on this, so nobody has to rewrite it, like redo it. People can see who has done this video and go back and watch their video. Like I said, I will be making a playlist, but that makes it a lot easier. So I will show you what I mean. So I am going to be actually sending it to Japan, to God is great. So obviously you don't send it to me, and you shouldn't send it to God is great, because that's the first person who's going to get it sent to. So obviously nobody needs to know how to write it, but I would be putting the Theo in a bumble envelope with the instructions or rules with this, and most importantly with this. So I'm going to be doing the first video. This is an example. If you want to add this video to your video, like a link to this video to your video, that'd be cool. I don't expect that, but if you do, cool. Good idea to do is to obviously explain why you're doing this. You don't have to go into detail like I did, but the idea is to get the community together, so it would just make sense to explain to you why you're doing it. So as that's being said, I am going to be doing my part of the video. See you later. Okay, so we are going to the first stop. Obviously, I'm not going to record all of the stops because I don't want it to be a 5-hour video. We're on Ravenshoe Road, which is quite a busy road, so it is going to take a bit. I might end up turning right instead of turning left, but it looks like the street lights are red now, so I should be able to get a spot, which I did. So yeah, I'm going to be driving from my first stop to the Civic Center. Number one, it's the furthest away. And number two, it has some of the the biggest memories. Now that I think of it, I probably should have turned right, but oh well. Takes a little bit more talking to if I do this. I'm so used to going this way because this is the way that I go to get my cigarettes, so it's pure habit, unfortunately. So I'll go down Kennedy, go down Glenwoods to get onto the road that I should have went down. But yeah, so here's Kennedy, so I'll go down Kennedy, and Glenwoods is the first road. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be recording the whole trip to every spot, because I'm doing the back roads right now. So I didn't miss my turn, but it's all blocked off due to construction. But this is not the Civic Center, but this is where we were playing baseball not too long ago. There's new baseball diamonds. Just give me a second. So as you can see, that there is the Civic Center. And the fields we used to play baseball as a kid. And you see that old church? That is a Pioneer Village. So that's the new building they're building, that they have it blocked off. And that is the Rock. On my next stop, I will tell you about the Rock, but I'm on the road, and that's why Theo's not being shown in this one. Oops, sorry, that's why Theo's not being shown in this one. But that's the ski hill. So this is actually the senior citizen home. Yeah, I'm showing this for two reasons, because A, this is where my great-grandmother lived, but more importantly, right beside it, right behind us, is Keswick Public School. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to record the school itself. School's in, for one, and it's just not right to record schools, but Keswick Public School is the school I went to from kindergarten all the way to grade 8. So, next stop. Now, with this being John the Autograph Fishman doing TTM through the mail autographs, this is the post office. Now, the post office has gotten a lot huger. It used to be a small little teensy-weensy building, but it has always been here. Now, I can't show it because the high school is behind us, but behind us is where the skating ice arena used to be. And I can show this, I think. There, the hill's gone, but that's where we used to toboggan as kids. Next stop, CIBC, the oldest bank. But this road, when I was growing up, was Keswick. This was the most busy road. All the stores are on this one, were on this one, and this is going beyond, like before Walmart came up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to pull in here, but this is Simcoe. So I'm pulling in here, And there is something I want to show you in here anyway, so and that's that store right there, Simcoe Burger. That is the most famous burger place in Keswick. This has been here forever, and yeah. So obviously it's not anymore, but this is where I bought my first hockey pack and my first baseball pack. It used to be called Ray's Variety. This was one of the most popular places in Keswick, but the owner retired because, well, he was doing it for a long time. And Theo approves. So going to be really quick on this one. That is where I grew up from kindergarten to when I moved out first year of college with my ex-wife. It has changed a lot, but not enough for it to matter. So yeah, I don't want to be creepy, so there. So this is Stephen Leacock Center in what's called now Club 55. But obviously Stephen Leacock Center, this Stephen Leacock Theater is where we saw plays, kid plays, adult plays, just for laughs, performances. People like Robert Munch has been here. Ringo Starr did a talk here. Lots of other people has done talks here, lots of comedians. And Club 55 is a newer thing. Not new now, because it's been like that for years and years. But it used to be the library when I was growing up. But it's not the library now. It's just a club for people over 55 years of age. So this is I guess it's called the general store now. Five Corners general store, as you can see, EST 2021, so it's new, but it's more of the building itself. This has been so many different stores. It's crazy. When I was in high school, it was just called the Five Corners convenience store. It has been a candy store. They extended it maybe like 20, maybe even 25 years ago. They extended the convenience store, but that used to be a Subway. And I don't know, can I see? Just give me a sec. So that there is the fire department. Again, I would say it's new, but anybody else would say it's old. When I was in school, the fire department was right beside the post office that I showed you earlier. This has been a car dealership and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, and that's Five Corners, by the way. It only has that now, but it actually used to, in the day, have Five Corners. So, yeah. So this is going to be another quick stop, but this is now a grocery store, but it used to be Angelo's, which is a clothes store when I was a kid, and in the basement was Sam the Record, and this is Connor's Music. If you know anything about Keswick, you know Connor's is a big family name here. They do street festivals. I'm actually good friends with the kids, well, adults now, but they used to be at a different location. This location used to be a candy store and other like washing machine repair shop, appliance repair shop, and stuff like that. But Connor's Music, it's not a music store, it's a music school. And yeah, you can buy, of course you can buy music instruments here. and accessories for music instruments. Now they do sell records here, and I may do that one another time. So let's go to the next stop. So Canadian Tire, obviously it's what you think it is. Why am I showing this? Because of two things. Number one, this is where I get most of my fishing lures. And till about 2000, maybe 2003, I think, when Walmart came in, this used to be the biggest store in Keswick. Now, for those people who aren't in Canada who don't really know what Canadian Tire is, it's just a hardware store, sporting store, sells everything. So it doesn't sell food or clothes like that, but it sells all sporting things, car things. It's not just a tire store, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And Theo approves. So for privacy reasons, of course, I'm not going to record inside, but this is where my mom lives. Why am I showing this? Because A, my mom lives here now. B, this is where I get my mail. 2002, I used to live here in one of these condos, and while I was living here, and before that, my grandparents used to live here. So I'm going to go check the mail. So very quick, I did end up getting a possible TTM. I'll open this another time, another video, but off to second last stop. So yeah, I did end up thinking of another one that if I left off would be a crime, but this is probably the most important store for any Keswickian. Okay, so I did think of another place to stop, but this is probably the most important place for Keswickian. This is the beer store, probably the one of four places. This, the church, which I'm going to show you next, Simcoe Burger, and Little Red Schoolhouse, which is a daycare. Those are the only businesses that have survived throughout the years. Well, I was a kid and beyond. So the church is next. So this is Maple Hill Baptist Church. I know it doesn't look like much of a church, but it's been here forever. This is a church I go to, and this is actually where me and Christina said our I do's. So this is the spot where me and Christina actually got married. Not where the reception happened, but this is my home church. And this is a church that has been here for a long, long time. It's not on a hill, but there is a hill called Maple. Maple Hill. That's where the church was. And the main church actually was moved from Maple Hill to here on a flatbed truck. So besides adding to it, this has been together forever. Last stop. So I've decided to end the video here. Lots of Keswickians are going to go. And Keswickians, by the way, are people who have lived in Keswick all their lives. Are going to say, you missed this spot, you missed this spot, you should have done this, you should have done that. Well, one, I didn't want to do all of them because it would be forever. Keswick is an old cottage town, so there's a lot of old places that endear to each other's hearts. Like Pinky's, which is the only drive-through convenience store that we have. The old liquor store place. I'm not showing my fishing spot because of the fact that I've already shown it many times. I'm not showing the library ice palace because I just showed that not long ago, and the gem theater we just showed not that long ago, so I'm not going to bother going there. So Titus, you're up next. God is great, you're up next. So you don't have to, obviously, you don't have to go as far in detail as I did. Keswick, like I said, is an old town, cottage town. I've lived here my whole entire life. So many memories, so many things I could have showed, that I should have showed, but time and length of video, I don't want it to be too bad. I didn't show the marshlands because it's just not the season for that. I didn't show the corporation garden, or not corporation garden, but farmer's field. My great grandfather used to own it and still ran as a corporation farm. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hopefully other people will do this. I will be making a playlist. So remember to tag me in all of them. Write down the names you send it to and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep on collecting. Theo says bye.